The Long Tail by Chris Anderson. In 1988, Joe Simpson released a book about mountains called Touching the Void. However, it did not sell well. Then, in 1998, Jon Krakauer also released a book about mountains called Into Thin Air. Touching the Void began selling again, even though it was nearly out of print. It even outsold Into Thin Air by more than doubling in sales. This was all due to the recommendations on Amazon. Unlike stores, Amazon has infinite shelf space, which allows for a wide range of products to be stocked, which leads to real-time information about buying trends and public opinion. Unlimited selection is revealing the truths about what consumers want and how they want it. For example, DVDs at Netflix. This is because now consumers have the ability to. They go deep into the catalogue for a long list of available options, more than was previously available in the local store. This means they find more they like. In turn, people often find their taste is not as mainstream as they once thought. We are led to believe what is good by marketing, as we live in a hit-driven culture. This can be due to the dominant power culture of Marxism, which has led to globalization and McDonaldization, where we buy what we are told and what's on offer, showing us as passive audiences. The 20th century was about hits, and the 21st century is equally about misses. This is due to the digital age of media entertainment. Local audiences are needed for physical selling demands. Retailers will sell what they know will sell, being popular items as they are what generates sufficient demand to earn their keep of shelf space. The digital world has many advantages over the physical world, due to each day being limited to 24 hours of programming, cable carrying only a certain amount of channels, and radio only carrying so many stations. The digital world allows for consumers to consume when and where they want, with online streaming services such as Netflix and iTunes, which is evident in the BBC as they chose to remove BBC Three from broadcast and only continue online. The biggest money is in the smallest sales. The long tail is a focus on a small number of hits to a focus on a large number of niches. Chris Anderson states 3 rules, which now apply for successful businesses. Make everything available. By selling niches as well as hits, more money is to be made, as niches do make money. For example, the touching the void phenomenon with online selling. Cut the price in half, now lower it. He fairly argues that digitally selling music should be cheaper than physically selling, as it doesn't have the same distribution costs. With an increase in digital downloads for movies, games, and music, it is evidently the preferred buying method of consumers, as HMV went into administration in 2013. Most people buy online as it is cheaper for niches, and you can buy certain songs instead of whole albums. Help me find it. Online distributors use buying trends to recommend products to other consumers, allowing them to customize your online shopping experience. Online buying drives recommendation down the long tail. Facebook is the dominant social media and obtains some elements of a monopoly by buying competition such as WhatsApp. Facebook also remained dominant by owning and creating other services such as Facebook Messenger. With YouTube and the long tail, you make more money the more views you get or the more sponsorship you have. Companies target content creators for advertising purposes, both big and niche uploaders, as they know it will turn profit from their influence.